Welcome. In this video, we'll go ahead and complete the online dual enrollment application. First, go to applydual.unomaha.edu. Enter in your username and password, then click Sign In. On this part of the application, you'll notice you'll be able to select any from the available list of high schools in the application. Here it will show high school names as well as the application window for when the application for dual enrollment can be submitted for that specific high school. In this example video, we'll go ahead and enroll at University of Nebraska High School, which is also a homeschool interface. You'll notice that on each of these 6 pages, there will be some fields that are required, noted by a red asterisk, and some fields are not required, without an asterisk. Make sure you fill in all the fields that require content, such as the first name field, the last name field, date of birth, identified gender, home phone, and cell phone. Go ahead and fill out those fields now. On this first page, when you're entering your permanent and mailing address, typically you want to know that they're the same address. If that's the case, make sure you enter in the permanent address information as accurate as you know it to be, and then also click Same as Permanent Address to populate the same information below. This information here is important because the address you provide here is where all communication by mail is going to be sent. This includes information as far as your admissions packet once reviewed, as well as mailing bill notifications to be sent to your address from the university's Office of Cashiering Student Accounts. Once you have entered in the information for this page, go ahead and click Save and Continue. You'll be asked to confirm the information that you had just entered. If there is anything you need to change, click the Not OK button. Otherwise, click OK to go to the next page. More times than not, you'll be asked to verify or correct the address you entered in. If information you know is correct, continue to scroll down to the bottom. Otherwise, consider clicking the suggested match off to the right side. I know this information is correct, so I know I'll go all the way down to the bottom and click Save and Continue. For the second page of the application, you want to provide your citizenship status as identified as you. Select the one that most appropriately represents you, and then click Save and Continue. On this third step, you're going to indicate your high school history. The school you provide here is going to be the school that you determine to be your host high school. Now again, remember we're submitting this application as an example for University of Nebraska High School, which is a homeschool program. The majority of our high schools in our program or our partnership are going to have a host institution or host high school. So make sure you indicate that when you click at a high school. You would mostly select US high school here. But again, I'm going to select homeschool because I know that system is correct for University of Nebraska High School. Also indicate your graduation year, month. Click Save this school, and then Save and Continue. Once you've selected that school, it'll return a list of the classes eligible for dual enrollment for the current term. Make sure you select all classes you'd like to apply for dual credit, making sure that you're actually enrolled in those courses at the high school. Then click Save and Continue. On this page, we're asking for your parent or guardian's consent information. Your parent or guardian is crucial to this process as they will actually approve or deny your enrollment in the classes you selected. Go ahead and provide the individual that you would want to act as your approval or denial in this process. Once you provide their information, my example here is my colleague, scroll down to the bottom here. You'll notice your high school representative information or your school counselor will be listed there as well. This gives you an opportunity to know who the person we're going to directly coordinate with at your high school, as each high school in our partnership has their own representative that works at the high school. When you're ready to go to the next page, click Save and Continue. This last page is where you're going to enter in your grade point average. Again, to participate in the dual enrollment program, you must have at least a 3.00 on a 4.00 scale GPA. If you're unsure what your GPA is, it's okay. You can always come back and resubmit the application before the deadline, or go ahead and enter in the GPA that you best know to be. Then, click Submit Application. It'll ask you to review the terms and conditions of the dual enrollment program. It's very important you understand the terms and conditions, so take your time. There's no rush in this application step. If you'd like to, you can print out the Equity, Access, and Diversity Statement and also click out or print out the terms and conditions here. When ready, click I agree. Excellent. Your application for dual enrollment at this step has been confirmed as submitted. You'll notice by the green check mark at this part of the page. At this point, your parent or guardian that you indicated in your application will get an email to approve or deny your application. View the other video in this library for what that looks like for your parent or guardian.